Hey, this is Joel Persinger, the gun guy. I want you to know we spare no expense. We hesitate to take no risk just for you, so we can do cockamamie screwball videos, and that's what we're doing today. I'm standing out here in the middle of the desert. As you can see around me, there's not much here except train tracks behind me, and on the other end out there is just hillside. You'll see that here in the video in a couple minutes. And this video is going to be one in which we compare and contrast two different types of guns, because I get a lot of questions about this stuff. One is the Saiga rifle. That's this one right here, and this is my Saiga, and I've done videos on it before. We're going to shoot it, and we're going to shoot it at distance a little bit and see how accurate it goes. Iron sights only, that's it. And the other one is your standard everyday AK. Now this is a Wasr AK. They're super common. The only thing that's been different about this one is the pistol grip, which is not your standard everyday AK pistol grip. But you'll notice when we talk about them that you're going to see some differences. One, this has a pistol grip, and it has the standard wooden furniture. And this does not have a pistol grip, as you can see, because this is the Saiga California compliant hunter type rifle. There's some other differences too, and in California, which is where we are, and I know everybody says California, you know, because they don't want to deal with the California laws. I get it, I understand. I live out here. California gun laws, frankly, really suck. But they are what they are, and we have to live with them where we are. This gun is completely California compliant, and so as a result, in California, I don't have to have any kind of weird thing keeping my magazine in there that makes it difficult for me to change my magazine. And there's really no other restrictions with it as far as this rifle is concerned, other than we do have in California a 10-round magazine limit. This rifle, because it has a pistol grip, which is the only major difference really as far as cosmetics, is the pistol grip. Because it has a pistol grip, below the magazine there's something called a bullet button or a bullet guide, and it requires that I have a tool to change the mag. So if it came to changing magazines, this one's a real pain in the butt, and this one's real simple. But other than that, what we want to try today is a little bit of accuracy testing and just a little bit of, we're just going to shoot them and see how well they go. So hang tight. We're going to go out and switch around the camera and that kind of stuff. I'll be right back, and we're going to see if we can ring the gong and hit the targets out there. 100, 200 yards, maybe 300 a little later on today. Okay, so I'm standing out here in the sun with my rifle. This is the Saiga AK. We're going to shoot that one first. These jokers over here don't think I can hit that gong that way the heck out there free-handed, and well, the truth is I'm not sure I can either. But that's the first thing I'm going to try, and and I'm fairly convinced that if I don't hit it, it's probably not the rifle, it's the knucklehead behind it. So I'll just admit that now and just come clean and get it over with. But I'm going to try that first with this one, and then if I hit it, hallelujah, you'll hear the cheers, and one of them will be me, because I don't know whether I'll hit it or not. But it's a 12-inch gong, and let's see if I can hit it freehand. And then after that, we'll try the Wasr AK, which, is just a pieced-together AK. They're really common, not the most accurate things in the world, but we'll see which rifle runs the best where that's concerned. So let's do that first. First thing, freehand, standing up. I'm going to see if I can hit that big monster out there, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so here we go. Was I even close? Hey!
1 for 40.
Hey! I should have quit while I was behind.
Are you missing on purpose?
Well, that's the end of that mag. Hey, I got it one time. I know, any old blind child stumble over an acorn once in a while. Okay, now I have the Wasr 10. Wasr 10. I can do this, John, if I practice. He's over there monitoring me and thumbs upping me and thumbs downing me if I screw up how to pronounce stuff. But that's okay, I get it. It's not a problem. I'm going to see if I can do better with this than I did with my Saiga. Like I said, the gong is quite a ways out there, but I got it once. Hey, to be honest with you, that was one more time than I thought I was going to hit it, so I was pretty grateful. We'll try it with this one and see if it's any more accurate. and test it out. Same ammo, cheapy Wolf, you know, AK ammo, 7.62 by 39. All right, here we go. That didn't work. One more. Let's try this. Well, I'm not having much luck here. Holy smoke. Am I going over the top of them, John?
You're going right.
Going to the right? Okay, well, let's a little Kentucky windage here on the left, maybe. Well, that would be it for the Wasr 10. Obviously, I don't think I even got within a country mile of the stupid thing. John said I was shooting right and left and over the top and everywhere else. I don't know if it's so much the rifle or me. As I mentioned, I'm an NRA law enforcement instructor, which means, like the old saying says, those who can do and those who can't teach. And at some point, I'll probably be an NRA training counselor. That means those who can't teach teachers, and I'll be doing that. So I'm not so sure it was me or the rifle, but we're going to put them on the bench. And, you know, that gong is quite a ways out there, so trying to do it freehand is a little tough. We'll stick them on the bench next. We'll start with the Saiga, and then we'll wrap up with this one, and we'll see if we can hit the gong with the bench. So far, a couple of things about them I've noticed is both of them are equally as reliable. They just run like a Swiss watch. There's just, I don't think you can make these stop. So if distance is not an issue, if this is something that you're going to get because you're going to be relatively close, 50 yards or more. If you live in town, for example, and you're not living on a ranch or something, even an inexpensive piece together AK like this one, probably get the job done without any problem. I think when you get farther out like that is when you're going to have issues with it. But I'm not sure. So let's try it on the bench. Let's see if I can actually learn to shoot first between now and then, which means my walking over there, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm on the bench. What my favorite part about this is not that I'm on the bench, it's that I'm out of the sun. It is really, really hot out here, but it's just a joy being out here. So I'm glad you made it with us. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shoot the Saiga, and I'm going to shoot it off the bench. Like I said, that target's way out there. I don't know exactly how far, but it's farther than I could obviously hit freehand with any consistency. In fact, I only hit it one time, and that was with this rifle. I couldn't hit it with the other one. So we're going to try this one first, and we'll see how it performs with me shooting it, which obviously, you know, it's always a combination of the rifle and the shooter, but off the bench it ought to be pretty consistent. And then when we get done, we'll try it with the Wasr AK and see how we do there. So, all right, here we go. All right, here we go. Am I going high, right, what?
I can't see where it's going.
Pardon me?
I can't see where it's going.
Okay.
Oh, got it. A high right hit on the big gong. Oh, got it again. Got it again. Got it again. Five hits so far.
Am I hitting them?
Yep, five hits out of however many you shot.
You know, it's an amazing thing. When I shoot with my eyes closed, I seem to do better. All right, let's try it again.
Got it.
And that's it. I just ran out of mag.
I think it was 6 out of 10.
That would indicate that this little Saiga is fairly accurate. Okay, so we wandered way out here. I didn't want to do it. But John said, no, bro, you got to get your fanny out there, get it out of the chair, and go see where your hits were. So here I am. I'm the old guy. You know, I got to do what these young guys tell me to do. So anyway, we wandered out here to take a look at it. It looks like, I don't know, John, I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was the very first shot, freehand with the Saiga.
Oh, okay, okay.
And
so
these were the 6 that you hit after that.
So we got, okay, so this was from the bench were these 6. 1,
That's
2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm shooting a little bit to the right, but I got 6 out of 10.
Not bad.
That's not too bad. A little better shooter maybe, we'd have gotten 10 out of 10. But you know, 6 out of 10 for a million miles away. I don't know what the distance is, but it's well over, look, I'm just gonna tell you it's over 100 yards. Where's the truck? So I don't really know. What we're going to do is, John brought some paint, so we're going to spray paint it red again, so that those will get covered up. Then we'll go back. We're going to shoot the Wasr AK, Wasr 10 AK. I can do this. We're going to shoot the Wasr AK, and then we'll come back out and check the hits on it. Okay, we saw the Saiga, and we did pretty well with that. We got 6 out of 10 shots on target with that. So now we're going to shoot the Wasr 10, the kind of piece together AK. Really, really common AK-47. You find them kind of all over the place. And we're going to see how accurate that is off the bench and see if I can do better with that. Same distance, same 12-inch gong, and then we'll walk out there and take a look at it here in just a minute. All right, so here we go. All right. Call them out when you see them, John.
You got the edge of it.
What was that?
You got the edge.
Well, that's better than nothing.
Oh, good hit. Oh, nice. Close to the center. Oh! Oh my gosh! Keep getting it. Doing great. Got it again. Got it again.
Well, the last one was just a click. I don't think I...
You got 8. You got it 8 times. I don't know if
8 out of 10? Did I get 8 out of 10?
you got 8. So I don't know if you're out of ammo.
Yeah, I think I had 10 round mag. That's pretty good, 8 out of 10. My goodness, maybe I'm learning how to shoot a little at a time. Cool. Well, all right, we got 8 out of 10. Let's go down and take a look at the target and see where they hit. Okay, we've walked the country mile out here. It is definitely beyond 100 yards. Especially, I think, what is it, John, about 110 out here or something, 115, I don't know what it is. It's scorching heat. You could probably fry an egg on this rock right about now, so it's hot out here. But we're looking at the target. We got 8, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And one of the things, John, I noticed in shooting the AK as opposed to the Saiga was because of the Saiga has that linkage that where they've moved the trigger back, that the linkage really makes that trigger awful. I mean, it's hard and it's miserable. I had Mike Hagan, my gunsmith, work on it a little bit, and he made it better. But the AK trigger on the Wasr 10 was just so much smoother, so much nicer. It was so much easier to keep my sights on target as I was pressing through the trigger. I noticed a couple times pressing through the trigger with the Saiga, I just wasn't having that same response. I was getting, you know, kind of pulling the target, I was pulling the rifle off a little bit, and I wonder if maybe that's a difference in the accuracy. I don't know. You know, like I said, I think some of that is the shooter, some of it, but obviously either one of these rifles is fairly accurate. I think if it was possible to get that Saiga trigger nicer somehow, it probably would improve a lot. But I suspect the only way to do that is to do the conversion kit and put the, you know, and move that trigger group back up again. And then, you know, and if you're outside of California, that works. If you're in California or in a restrictive state, now what you've done is you've put yourself in the situation that you have to have that bullet cage or bullet button on it. The other thing I noticed about the Saiga is, at least when it comes to reloading it and so on, easy peasy. It's just in, out, the mags go fast. It's a real pain in the rump to change the mags on that AK with the pistol grip in California. Because I'm getting around and I'm fiddling with it and I'm fighting with it. I'm thinking, good night, I'm going to be dead 7 times trying to defend myself with this if I need more than 10 rounds. So that's the only complaint I have with it. But I think arguably that trigger makes a huge difference. We got 1, 2, again, 8 rounds on target. And these were pretty much, I mean, weren't they pretty much 8 in a row? I mean, once I found it,
Right.
once I found where the sights were, you know, the other thing I noticed too is did you paint the sight or did somebody paint the sight with sight paint?
I did.
Because I'm going to do that with that Saiga, because that little bit of green or yellow sight paint or whatever you put out made that sight stand out to me. I could see it. Saiga sight, I was kind of, it's the same sight pretty much.
Right.
I was fighting to find the Saiga sight to get it lined up. So that sight paint made a big difference too. Anyway, that's the half Italian in me. I'm talking way too much for it being way this hot. So we're going to spray paint this sucker red again and head on back. And we'll see you for a quick conclusion in just a minute for this video where we're not baking. Okay, so I admit it's not the most scientific comparison of an AK with a Saiga rifle, but it was probably the most fun. We had a blast doing it. I hope you enjoyed watching it. We're going to do more things like that. So we'll have some great videos coming up, and we're going to talk about, we'll have some videos on a brand new AR-15 I got that a buddy of mine built that I really love. So you should see that one pretty soon. And then we've got some others. And then we've got some videos we've done in the past. Plus I do a vlog every once in a while if people send me questions. So with that regard, if you want to send me a question, you can do it here on YouTube if you want. You can go to our Facebook page and you'll find the link here on our YouTube to go to Facebook, or you can send me an email at gunguytv@gmail.com, and there's a link on the video so that you can click on that and do that, and that way you can do that as well. Please like, subscribe. I can never figure out where the button is around here somewhere. Please do that. The more subscribers we get and the more videos you watch, the more we can produce, and we really enjoy doing this for you, so we're looking forward to doing it for quite a while. The other thing I would suggest is if you are a person who loves guns and likes to shoot, please join the National Rifle Association. If you're not a member of the NRA, you need to be. And we're going to put a link right here on the video for you to do that, or you can go down to the description below the video and you can join there. If you click on that link or click on that button that we put on the video, you can join and it will save you 10 bucks. It will cost you less than the cost of a box of ammunition to join the National Rifle Association. If you're in California, for example, they are spending a bunch of money trying to restore the firearms rights of Californians like me. Anyway, thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.